You want to know how to level up fast in Pokemon Go in 2022, and here is how. What's up guys, it's Dusty, one half of Outradiant Gaming, and today we're going to be covering 5 of the best ways I have found to level up in Pokemon Go super fast. You want to stick around for all 5 of these tips because unfortunately there is no here's how you gain 1,000,000 XP in 5 seconds on Pokemon Go. But with all of these strategies combined together, I guarantee you will level up fast in Pokemon Go. Without further delay, let's get started. The number 5 best way I have found to level up in Pokemon Go is probably one you already know, and that is to catch every single Pokemon that you see. The extra candy that you get from catching every single Pokemon will be worth it. You'll find out why in a later step. Every single Pokemon you catch is 100 XP at the base. That means if you, your brother, your grandma, your dog, your goldfish throws a Pokeball at a Pokemon in Pokemon Go, you are guaranteed 100 XP if you catch that Pokemon. And I know 100 experience isn't really that much XP in the grand scheme of things, but remember that every single thing stacks. To get from level 1 to level 40 in Pokemon Go, it's a total of 20 million XP. And that is no easy feat. And if you learn anything from today's video, learn that every single strategy stacks. And odds are you aren't just going to get the base 100 experience. You're going to get more experience based on if you throw a curveball throw, if you make a great throw, an excellent throw, you will get more experience than just the base 100. A curveball throw alone is actually worth plus 20 experience on top of the 100 you already get. And then if it's caught on the first ball you throw, it is actually plus 50 experience. If you get a nice, great, or excellent throw, add on another 50 experience for nice, 100 experience for great, and then 1,000 experience for excellent. Oh, and if it's a new Pokemon you have never caught before, you can chalk on another 1,000 experience just for adding it into your Pokédex. So let's say you throw a curveball at a Pokemon, catch it in the first throw, and get an excellent throw. That is 1,170 experience. And if you have a lucky egg, which doubles your experience for everything in the game, that is 2,340 experience for one Pokemon caught. Now, we're not going to sit here and act like that getting excellent throws is easy. I'm aware that it is pretty difficult. But with more practice, and especially if you catch these Pokemon over and over like I have said that you need the candy for, I promise getting excellent throws will become easier. Especially in Pokemon like Welmer who are huge, getting an excellent throw really isn't that hard, especially whenever you have the practice. And just to throw this in there for free, in order to catch all these Pokemon, if we're catching every single Pokemon we do see, you will need a lot of Pokeballs. And in order to get a lot of Pokeballs, you need to visit a lot of Pokestops. But that doesn't just stop there, because each Pokestop you spin is actually granting you 200 experience every time you spin it. And there is a daily bonus for spinning a Pokestop, and then a weekly bonus if you spin one Pokestop a day for 7 days straight. The same thing goes for just catching Pokemon. So all in all, that is a lot of experience added up just for catching Pokemon, which is pretty much the name of the game. I know whenever I first started playing, I actually didn't catch every single Pokemon I came across, and my experience suffered poorly because of it. And then number 4 on the list of the best ways I've found to level up in Pokemon Go is, of course, hatching eggs. If you've played the game for any length of time, you know that walking and hatching eggs is a big part of the game. The game actually does a great job at rewarding you just for being active and walking around on the game. And if you have Adventure Sync turned on, you actually don't even have to have the game pulled up. And you actually could maybe drive around really slow in your car in a parking lot and hatch eggs. Of course, me and my wife have never done that before. There are, of course, 2, 5, 7, 10, and 12 kilometer eggs that when incubated and you walk that specific distance, they will hatch and not only reward you Pokemon, but also will reward you experience as well. A 2 kilometer egg gives you 700 experience whenever hatched. A 5 kilometer egg gives you 1,000 experience whenever hatched. A 7 kilometer egg gives you 1,500 experience whenever hatched. And then a 10 kilometer egg gives you 2,000 experience whenever hatched. And then a 12 kilometer egg gives you a whopping 4,000 experience when hatched. This is actually an amazing way to gain experience whenever you know you are going to be out playing Pokemon Go for a long time on one specific day, like during a community day or in a specific event. You can load up on incubators, incubate all these eggs, and then hatch them all at the same time or even stagger them a little bit, and you will gain a ton of experience, especially if you have a lucky egg on, as most people do during these community events or events in general, because they will gain a ton of experience just from playing the game for that long. It's important to note too that a lot of quest lines in the game do reward you with super incubators. These super incubators reduce the walk distance by 33%. And if you don't have a quest line that rewards you with the super incubator, they are available to purchase on the item shop for 200 Pokecoins. There's actually a bonus box going on right now for 1,480 Pokecoins that rewards you with 18 super incubators. The super incubators are also 3 use, so you're really getting 54 uses out of these 18 super incubators when you purchase this bundle box. And if you have all all these eggs hatching at the same time, you can guarantee you're going to get some massive experience just for playing the game and walking around. And then number 3 on the list of the best ways to get XP in Pokemon Go is adding friends and gaining friendship statuses with other players. This method is for those of you like me who like getting big boost of experience all at one time. When you send gifts or interact with other players via battling or trading or some other form of interaction, you actually gain friendship status. These statuses, depending on where you are, give you extra bonuses in the game as well as XP when you hit them. The first time you add a player and interact with them, you actually get 3,000 experience right off the bat. If you continue to interact with them for 7 days, you end up getting 10,000 experience. Keep that going for 30 days and you will get 50,000 experience. And then after 90 days, you will get a whopping 100,000 experience. Add a lucky egg to all that and we're talking some massive experience if you add a ton of friends. Now, of course, this does not have to be consecutive. If you or your friend misses a day in the 90-day span, that's totally fine. It's just a 90-day combined total to get the best friend status. And you may be sitting there thinking, now, how in the world do I get friends on Pokemon Go? As of right now, there is a massive 400 limit on the amount of friends you can have in Pokemon Go. And you're probably sitting there thinking like, okay, I don't have 400 friends that play Pokemon Go. That's a very generous number, but I don't have that many. And I've actually seen a lot of stuff where people are like, hey, add friends and you will get a lot of XP on Pokemon Go. And that's true, but no one really tells you how to get those friends. Luckily, we have the internet. If you go to accounts like Pokemon Go on Instagram or accounts that keep up with Pokemon Go updates or are just Pokemon Go related, you can go to the comments and find tons of trainers that post their friend codes openly for anyone to add just because they want the experience. And you can do the same if you are comfortable doing so. And not only Instagram or other social media platforms, there are Discords, probably even in your local area, that revolve around Pokemon Go. There are even worldwide Discords for Pokemon Go just for trainers to add each other, be able to remotely raid together, all sorts of different things. You may be able to find a local Discord just with a quick Google search that covers Pokemon Go in your area. This is a great way to do raids together, maybe even make some real friends on Pokemon Go that you can make real friends with in real life. And of course, there is the added benefit of becoming best friends on Pokemon Go after the 90-day interaction and getting the 100,000 XP with a lucky egg, 200,000 XP. And in the end, maybe the real XP is the friends we made along the way. And then number 2 on the list is actually becoming one of my favorite methods to gain experience in Pokemon Go, and that is the evolving method. Now, this method was hugely popular when Pokemon Go first came out and there wasn't all this added stuff we have now. And it's actually something that my wife and I have been utilizing a lot recently since we both started in 2016, but have taken a lot of breaks throughout the years and have really fallen behind other trainers who have kept going the whole time. My wife actually had to restart her Pokemon Go because she got locked out of her 2016 account. So that's been a mess and she's been really trying to grind to get to level 40, and so have I. I really need that shiny Mew from the Kanto event. Each time you evolve a Pokemon in Pokemon Go, that is an instant 1,000 experience. And then if it's a new Pokédex entry, you can chalk on another 1,000 experience. With a lucky egg, that's 2,000 experience just for evolving it. And if it's a Pokédex entry, that's another 2,000 experience with a total of 4,000 experience. Remember how I told you to catch everything in the first method we talked about? That's where all this candy that you have saved up comes into play. And the best way I found to do this is obviously catching every single Pokemon you can, saving up all of your candy. I actually rename all the Pokemon that I want to evolve, then obviously I just transfer later to literally the name Evolve. That way I go home, I pop a lucky egg, I type in EVOLV in my search bar just to leave out the E, because if you type evolve, it pops up all that can evolve. Or you can actually click can evolve on your Pokemon search bar, and I evolve with the lucky egg on all the Pokemon I can evolve in the 30-minute span. We're talking 2,000 experience per Pokemon that you can evolve in a 30-minute period. In my experience, every time I've ever done this with a lucky egg on, I gain around 100,000 or more experience each time, usually resulting in upwards of 115 to 120,000. That's a lot of XP in 30 minutes just for really mindlessly doing nothing. Me and my wife actually did it today. My wife did it while we were cooking dinner, and I did it while we were walking dogs. It's really mindless and something that can just really get you experience when you're not really doing anything else. The only downfall is there is an evolution animation that does take a decent amount of time, and it is unskippable, unfortunately. But in the end, this really is one of my favorite ways to gain experience in Pokemon Go in 2022, because I have fell behind a lot of other trainers and I really want to get to level 40. And this really is just such a simple and mindless method to practice. And then number one on the list that I have found of gaining experience is actually easily my favorite way. It is the funnest way, in my opinion, to gain experience, and that is doing raids and doing raids with friends. There are currently 4 types of raids you can do in Pokemon Go, and that is Tier 1, Tier 3, Tier 5, and then Mega Raids. In order to do these raids, you either have to have a raid pass or a remote raid pass. If you complete a Tier 1 raid, which you can probably do by yourself if your Pokemon are strong enough, you get an instant 3,500 experience. If you complete a Tier 3 raid, you get an instant 5,000 experience. If you complete a Tier 5 or a Mega Raid, you get an instant 10,000 experience, not even counting all the other amazing items you get in the game, such as rare candy. With a lucky egg on, that is a ton of experience, and it is a lot more fun than a lot of the other methods. And then, of course, there is the added benefit of getting legendary Pokemon, and you can even get those legendary Pokemon as shiny and then flex on all your friends. And then if you do a Mega Raid, you get Mega Energy to Mega Evolve the Pokemon. So really, this is a no-brainer for experience and amazing items and amazing Pokemon. And you actually get 1 free raid pass every single day just by spending a gem. And right now, there is actually an event going on where you get 2 free raid passes a day by spending the gem. Remote raid passes are a little harder to come by, but they are well worth it, I promise. They allow you to do pretty much what they say, raid remotely, as long as your friend hosts the raid in person from somewhere else. It doesn't matter where, you can raid with them as long as they invite you and you have a remote raid pass. The max amount you can carry right now is 3, but you can buy them off the item shop, 1 for 100 Pokecoins or 3 for 250 Pokecoins. And while I do see a lot of people talking about doing raids to gain a lot of experience, one thing I haven't seen a lot of people talk about is hosting raids via the Discord I talked about. Now, this Discord is open to everyone, and they actually allow you to host raids and invite other players to join you remotely. Although these raids are a little difficult to set up at first, I promise once you do one, it becomes very easy. They do a phenomenal job at explaining how to do it, and it actually is an amazing way to gain even more experience from doing these raids than just the initial 10,000 experience you get, or 20,000 if you have a lucky egg on. If you host a raid, the easiest thing to do is to have everyone add you via your trainer code. With these raids, you can only invite up to 5 people because that's the max amount of people you're allowed to invite during a raid. And you may be thinking, okay, that's cool, but how does that help with experience? Because when these people add you, you get an instant good buddy with them. And what that means is after you beat the raid, if it's a 5-star raid, you get the 10,000 experience without a lucky egg, and then you get an additional 3,000 experience per friend. On top of the, if you do a 5-star raid, 10,000 experience you already get. We're talking 25,000 experience without a lucky egg just to do a 5-tier raid or a mega raid if you host this raid on the Discord. With the lucky egg on, that is 50,000 experience just for doing 1 raid. And right now there is the event going on where you can get 2 free raid passes every single day. That's 100,000 experience you can get every single day just for doing 2 5-tier raids or mega raids. And that's not all. If you and the person that added you from that raid keeps each other as friends for the 90-day period to become best friends, that's even more experience than you already got just from doing that 1 raid. If you keep all 5 of the friends you added just from 1 raid and you all interact with each other for 90 days, that is 163,000 experience for 1 friend, resulting in a grand total of 815,000 experience after 90 days if you keep all of these 5 friends and interact with them for 90 days. And that's without a lucky egg on any sort of friendship level up that you get. That is literally insane to me. And now you see why this is number 1 on my list, because this is a way that will get you massive experience. And it's really fun and not monotonous like evolving 60 Pokemon in a row for 30 minutes, although that is a great way to gain experience as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a lot. If you have any other ideas or any other ways to gain experience in Pokemon Go, please drop them in the comment section below. If you're interested in more Nintendo news or Pokemon content, please be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell icon so you do not miss a video. If you like this video and you think you're going to get to level 40 faster now than you ever did, be sure to hit the like button. That would help me a ton. My wife and I also stream over on Twitch if you'd be willing to check that out. The link will be in the description below. We have a great time over there and we would love to chat with you guys. Everyone have an awesome day. God bless. This is one half of Our Radiant Gaming signing off.